outside. It's frightful, so stay in the library, go read a book, maybe do a puzzle. I want to welcome Eileen Ordway to our program. Thanks
Hi, Michael.
for joining
Good
us.
to see you.
From the library right here in the village. How are things going over the library these days?
Great, great. And as you said, come over. And our reading area is comfortable. It's, you know, there's people in there all the time working on puzzles or reading the newspapers and bringing their laptops and using our Wi-Fi. It's a nice temperature.
Yeah, the old tactile newspapers in there.
Oh,
huh?
oh
man.
Yeah.
I haven't had a newspaper delivered in a while.
I know. But oh my gosh, if something happens and we don't get ours, there's people who come in every day.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
It used to be one of my absolute things in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
I did it forever and ever. And then it said moved online, and now
it's on the phone.
Now it's on the phone. I admit, I'm one of those guys.
Yes, absolutely.
So the last time you were here, we were talking about some missing pieces of a book collection, and something great happened.
Yes, I was on to talk about our labeling. We're labeling them for their series, so the series name is on here and what number it is. And I mentioned that in our John Sanford, Lucas Davenport series, we were only missing one book out of like 50.
Just that one.
You won. So someone generous gentleman, he watched the show, actually listened to what I said,
Finally.
and he donated it. So now we have 100% of the books in the Lucas Davenport collection, and it's inspiring me. I'm going to start rereading them myself.
Oh, wow.
So come in and check out our series information. And we're working on a list of the most popular authors with series and where we have gaps.
So you guys have like a little checkout record that says here's the most popular things.
Oh,
and here's
absolutely.
what's going on.
Yes.
So maybe next time you're on, maybe we need that list and say here are the things we need and see if we can reach out to the community again.
That would be great. Yeah, terrific. That would be something. But go ahead.
What do you have? Please don't let me.
No.
No,
I was just going to say, speaking of most popular, we have a display in the library. Each month it's a different theme. This month it's Women's History Month. Well, right now, only one of those books that's displayed has been checked out. But last month, we had the 10 most popular books as checked out by our residents from our library in 2024. The shelves were almost bare the entire month.
Really?
So these were popular all through 2024, but then when we displayed them again and reminded people, they started taking them out again. Well, it's a waste of that space if we're going to try and keep putting them out.
You've had FOMO. So what's so great about this? I got to grab one.
Exactly. So we can build recommendation lists inside our catalog. So we took this list of, I picked 20, the top 20 that were the most popular for us, and build a list. And you can go into our catalog. You don't even need to log in. And you can see what recommendations we have.
You have it on the wall, recommended by Eileen?
No, I could probably say read by 40 people this last month, or I could do that.
So if I want to search a list of whatever it might be, I can go on the library website and kind of find that list?
Yes. You can go into Google and say Laguna Woods Village Library, and a link to it, our catalog will pop up. So you just pick that link and
I
it'll
think we have
come
some
up.
Slides and what that looks like when people jump on there.
Yes. So you can just scroll down on the front page, the first page of our website, and down below our message board is what's hot. So it shows there's a what's popular tab, what's new, and then recommendations. So if you pick that recommendations tab, we have quite a few lists of things that we've identified. But these two that are new, they're down a little bit because it's in alphabetical order. But 2024 most popular, and I've also added the 2025 book clubs selections. So in advance, they pick what they're going to read all year long.
Right.
So all you'd have to do then is click one of these lists, and the list will come up. And if they're yellow, if the line is yellow, that means it's on the shelf. If you want something to read today, come on over. If it's pink, that means it's checked out. But you can contact us and we'll put it on the reserve.
Right. I was going to say, you can get your name on the list.
Absolutely.
Like a wait list at the restaurant. You might have to wait a minute, but it's worth the wait.
Yes, absolutely. So we have a brochure with our book club selections. But this won't tell you whether it's in or not.
Okay.
But if you go online,
Go
it will.
online to figure it out.
Right.
Besides books and the periodicals and things like that, what are some of the things that people don't realize they can access at the library? I mean, I know you have puzzles. That's a big one.
Yes, it is. Huge. We have 20 magazine subscriptions. We have daily newspapers. We get the Orange County Register, LA Times, Wall Street Journal. Someone donates the New York Times, so we usually get that a day late.
Okay.
Plus, the Korean American Association donates 2 Korean newspapers every day.
Oh, okay.
The Korea Times and the Daily Korean. And yeah, people come in every day to read those newspapers because they are expensive. The Orange County Register is really, I hate to say it, but it's really expensive. So people definitely take advantage of that throughout the day. They sit in our nice reading area and they go through the newspapers.
Now, do you have people waiting at the door? I mean, are people that way sometimes about it? Like opens it?
Yes. Yes. We actually have a couple people that were trying to, they would get there early because they knew we were getting set up.
Okay.
So there's a lot of setup to do before we open the doors at 10. So they figured, oh, well, they'll let me in. Well, we have a couple of shifts that are by the book, and they will not. So if you depending on what day you come in.
Don't ask a librarian to break the rules.
I know. Some of us are a little more lenient, but yeah, we won't check anything out till 10, but we can we might leg in the door.
Maybe. Yeah, I've the funny thing is I've used my library over in Laguna Niguel a few times, and once in a while I'll get there a little early, and there'll be a bunch of people out there waiting. I'm like, wow, this is just amazing that the library has that kind of like fall in people.
Right.
I started to see regulars. I was using it for a little while for some work I was doing.
Oh, absolutely. Yes, they're definitely regulars. Now, some of the Orange County libraries, like the new one we have over at City Hall, they have quite a few computers that are available. So I'm sure a lot of people are there to see them. We don't really have that capability because we have the computer labs up here on this floor in the community center. So, but we definitely have our regulars.
There we go. Now, before we go, we talk about puzzles a little bit. We've asked for donations before, and there's an embarrassment of riches at the library right now.
Yes, we have a lot of holiday puzzles. So at a particular point in the year, we'll move them off of the shelves that are out in the library and put them in the back room, holding them until next year. Well, there's so many of them, then we don't have any place to put donated ones that we need to process.
Okay.
So we're pretty sure sometime in April, we're going to have a Christmas in April sale.
Get the tree out.
And so puzzles will be available for a small donation, and we're going to find other books and things that we can put out also.
Okay, so the April sale's coming up. Puzzleholics should show up.
Yes.
Bookophiles should show up. You're going to have all sorts of little things out there for everybody.
Yes,
and
absolutely.
That's a great problem to have, right? A lot of people using, a lot of people donating, and that kind of thing.
Yes.
And people can still regularly donate things, right?
Yes,
and what's that
please.
process like? Is it online or is it right in person?
No. You have to bring them in. Just bring them in. We ask that no more than a box full at a time because we don't have a lot of room to store them as we deal with them. For paperbacks, we'll put almost anything. If it's in half decent shape, we'll label it and put it on our shelves. They're on the honor system. They just go out when you don't check them in and out. Bring them back when you're done. Puzzles are the same. We don't check them out.
Wow.
Hardback books, we will compare them to what's on the shelf, and if they're in better shape, we'll replace them. If they're really new, if we already have it and it's in good shape, we'll put it on our Friends of the Library shelves for a little donation.
There you go.
And if not, we have a little outside on our patio, we have a bookshelf, and we'll put things there and for people to take for free.
There we go. Sounds like it's all happening. Don't count the puzzle pieces when I bring it back. Connie Ordway from the library, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Michael. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely. You're watching This Day. We'll be right back.